Welcome to the Politricks Watch. This is Sir. Now, today I'm going to talk about a big statement we drop, big document, people with big titles, put it together. Patterson, King's Council, Hugh Small, King's Council, put out things, and we're basically speaking on the Barabas case. Them I said them actually take part in our case. Similar, not exactly the same, but similar, all the way from 1983, and they didn't know say certain things could have happened. Of course, Patterson was Jamaica's former Prime Minister. But on a very long stretch, being Prime Minister. And I'm a lawyer. He held in theory, the highest position in the land where you can make decisions and all them things. But if we ask some questions, if we ask this question, you can't even answer. When we go into that Sunday, we must have the Gaza hookah video them. Right now they meet them. When Gaza came and all them people there, tell them they're like battered hookahs. Kill them pimp, treat them bad. Them tell about the ear and the nails they make by. So them overlook. The kick and the thump and the missing teeth and all them things. But I also hear about other people who you're probably not aware of, who were also severely beaten and battered. Remember the brother they called Scratchy B, you know, the long time Barabas mixtape the man used to put out. We say about Scratchy B. I hear about the time when Barabas met the man and put out a cigarette in a Scratchy B face. Got him saying take side with killer. You see, the world Sprat's emissary, I Sprat. I like when he comes out and makes certain speeches and makes certain talk because he speaks for Barabas. He wouldn't say anything to jeopardize his client, would he? So when him talk, it's like a Barabas attack. So when him talk, drop a next Barabas video. Because we have one more for drop, you know. What happened to Rajic wasn't a unique case. But I'm telling you, way back in the day about the 87 where man real spread of argument to a bike, and if you go for bike and then man dead, and never hear about him too. People know me I talk about already still. And then after I'm dead, he go retaliate, say I kill back man for him, but the man who actually work with kill the 87, him not dead. But the man who never kill the 87, him dead. So on that style, him get out him own 87 and then commit retaliation for him. I gotta say about the massacre. From Kingston board. I have tattoo for massacre. And I ain't kill off the youth. Aim run the program to kill off the youth. Worst part using 87s them. Kill them off in one way, shape or form. If you don't make 87s do it, then him tip off the police line. So Sunday we have the Gaza hookah video. Let's get into this now. Patterson and Hugh Small come out and mention so, the judge that the case make a fatal error. Mention, say Then they take part in a trial similar with that case. Even people in the legal world, the judges and them people for them know about that case. It happened in 1983. Them know about it because of them did death on the case. So they had this knowledge. It turned out a jury member, in a situation was like it became a conflict of interest, for him depend the jury. So the judge said, alright, since man used to work here, so and two used to work up, then they can't stay, and then ordered a retrial. Now, the case is similar, not the same. Even at the statement them where PJ put out, he mentioned say it's not the same because in that instance, the jury member never tried to bribe nobody. It's just a conflict of interest now. In this instance, in Barabas' case, jury member get money if you go pay other jurors who are not guilty. So it's not the same, but it's similar in where technically the jury has now become compromised. In Barabas' case, the jury was actually compromised in the case of PJ talk about, there's the risk of the jury being compromised. So it's not the same, it's not similar. But end result, the judge said, retrial. That's 1983. Based on what PJ Patterson and Usman said, even the judges them in Ironman never up to date with this. What happened here is the defense lawyer them know about this because even PJ tell us that he work on a case similar to this. Enough defense lawyer go in the office, go in the politics, and knew about this loophole, and none of them never tried full it till now. So whether defense or prosecution or judge, the people them only say, the justification for having so much lawyers in Jamaican politics that them know the law and that are going to make we have good laws, because if people know the law, then they're going to set up good laws and can get rid of shaky laws. That theory has been officially debunked, and it's been debunked for some time. What we've actually seen is that people fight against laws or straight up ignore laws that can hurt them or them clients. It's a conflict of interest. You try to get fisherman to help you get rid of fish. Not give over. Go for any fisherman in the world and tell him, say, go upon this committee to get rid of all fish. He might go upon the committee, yes. And when he go to sea, he might point in all kind of direction. You out to sea for 17,000 years. All you wonder where fish them there. All you look, you can't see fish. Matter of fact, the whole time I see fish, every time I spread up on TV or talk, that's the only fish you'll ever see. But you're not seeing actual fish in the water. Because the fisherman now tell you, no way, right, the pool of fish them there if you get rid of them, because fishermen live off fishes. Ridiculous. A conflict of interest. Because I'm telling you, so the judge are the one who actually sign off on the decision, say, retrial. The DPP allowed the defense to play her. Because when them say, yeah, we good, she said, me good too. She could have objected. Right. But me already tell you, say, Paula Llewellyn was going to come out on the hated side anyway she take it. Because if she object to it and say, restart the trial, then the pit bulls, that's the Gaza from them, the pit bulls are large, intimidating, and not very intelligent, or at least not compared to the other canine counterparts, such as the Malinois and them breed. So, the pit bulls would have said, see, Paula Llewellyn are restart the trial, Chu Shuan, the general, get locked up and now fight against my general. Chu Shuan, Barabas, see me I say, and you see what she do now, dog? She mash up the trial now, dog, because she go find out, say, Kane now, I go say not guilty. So what she do now, she go so boom, right? And then mash up and say, oh, start about the trial. So she da lose anyway, in terms of hated. But if you go retrial, Royal Sparks would get seen. Can't defeat the evidence. The Privy Council couldn't defeat the evidence. They could have freed him outright. Them are celebrating in public, but behind bars, them a ball. Privately, them a ball because them no one gonna retrial. Them never go Privy Council to get no retrial. Them go Privy Council on the basis of phone tampered with, remember? Or them keep changing the narrative. First them say he's on the dead, then them say alright, him dead, but when he dead, he never dead. Then they say alright, well the phone tampered. Keep moving the goalpost. That's all the people them do, move the goalpost. Every time you defeat one silly argument, then just move the goalpost. And so over your side, Them no want a retrial, they never go there for a retrial. If Paula Llewellyn say your case can't continue, need a retrial, he may get sink. So it worked in their favor that the DPP and the prosecution said, alright, make the trial continue. Uno daddy, our Privy Council, wanna pay much money for go. Could have dashed the case completely. They know, say Barabas have a case to answer. Them know, say Barabas have a case to answer. They didn't even look on all that nonsense, but say they must stop the dog, they must say all them rubbish. Defense, of course, they make the trial continue because that's what they wanted. That was their plan all along. One life when they realize, say, with this loophole, you can keep a trial in eternal limbo. You realize that? Eternal limbo. Just keep going up there every time you come down to send and just, oh, You know, look at that jury member they compromise. How you going to prove it? How are you going to prove it? You go, remember, you know, even Livingston Kane, after he get charged, him get convicted after the Barabas case. So every time a jury member is accused of being compromised, we are going to just keep retrialing. We are going to stop that case, run the jury member case, and if him found not guilty, bring him back on the old case, and then continue the old case. This is ridiculous. You can keep a trial in eternal limbo. It benefits the accused. That is why them now try fill the gap. Them try plug the loophole. And by the way, the sentence for Kane, for what him do? 9 months. So that's it. Do you know who would also know? So the sentence for trying to tamper with a jury is very low. You know who know that? The lawyer them. How do you think they would have got Kane for do something like this? 2 things them use. Obviously, money. And the second one is the fact that the punishment for it is basically a slap on the wrist. They would tell him, say, my youth, you don't even do a year of jail. So, them tell us, say, one of the reasons why you have sentencing and them thing there is so it acts as a deterrent. So what deterrent is it when somebody gets sentenced to 9 months? Can't even do a year of jail. So now, you're going to trust Jamaicans. People who we know say, right, murder them own sister for a plot of land where them not have no intention to build nothing upon, right? Murder them granny for land and them sitting there. They make bridging kill bridging over $5,000. So now, friend and friend stop talk because barrel come down and the timberland supposed to go to that one and the next man wear it and man war and kill each other. So now, you have a jury member who them all go to and say, yo, we can give you 1 million, 2 million, 5 million. And even if you get catch, you're not no more than 9 months. How much Jamaicans do you think? I go say, yo, me not upon that. Me I stand up strong to my beliefs in justice prevailing and more. How much thing? Somebody gonna take it. Out of a jury at 12, somebody gonna take it. You only need 1. You only need 1 and the trial get compromised. So this is why this loophole need to plug. So now we could get back to Mr. Percival James Patterson, King's Counsel. Definitely ain't no local YouTuber. PJ Patterson, come out and make them talk here. And then people mention saying, oh, this loophole is there and lawmakers are now trying to plug this loophole. My question is, why PJ never plug it? Why never make it his duty to plug it? You see, we know that the masses are ignorant. Especially to things where them know about. But then them know about entertainment and them things there, like who dead, who and them sitting down, who are take over man. Like, them know about them things there. Them know about, they can tell you the latest clothing line from Gucci and Louis Vuitton and them things there. But things them know about, we know say masses ignorant to it. So, the masses ain't gonna say, hey, we demand this law. Them when we first come out to talk about law, them say, what you know about, you're just a little YouTuber. Why the experts them not say that? Wanna forget? Long before it was cool and trendy to talk about law and change law, like, these laws are outdated. Them say, oh, you chat too much, or you know what that? Well, now see the same lawmaker them now, you say the law, not just outdated, but don't even exist. So, these experts have the knowledge, but them keep it to themselves like a card, like a trump card up them sleeve. And then them draw for this card when all else fails. That's what happened in the Barabas case. The virus them see what going on and see what will happen. But don't worry, we have a trump card, man. Peer them see what happen, you know. Don't worry, we have a trump card, man. When all else fails, there's a gap in the law when a plug all know. Oh, this won't benefit us. Mr. Percival James Patterson, why didn't your legal experience where I mentioned from this case in 1983, why wasn't it used to help close up this loophole and straighten up these laws? PJ Patterson talk like him as a YouTuber. He sounds just like a YouTuber. Like him say things must happen like him never in a power if he can do it himself. This is why I question if Jamaican leaders are actually leaders or them a boss. Do they have a boss? Who they answer to? Certainly not me. When they can't convince me JA leaders them not answer to somebody. You see, look on your screen. PJ Patterson go as far as to come out and say Marky Joe and Haitian Hombre must make Jamaica a republic. That's what I would say as a YouTuber. We need to make Jamaica a republic and get rid of not the Queen, the King now. That's what I would say as a YouTuber. If I actually had the power, I wouldn't be saying it, I'd be doing it. PJ Patterson was the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Now he must say, Marky Joe and Haitian Hombre, one of the man them never get in a power, and the next one, not in a power as long as him, must make Jamaica a republic. Why you never do it? You see, me realize, enough of Jamaican leaders, they have opinions and things, but when them in a power, it's like them have to follow orders. So it's like them want to do something, when they go in a power, they can't do it. Then they come out of power, then them start to do it. It doesn't make no sense. It's like before them go in the office, them have all this chat, and have all this knowledge, and then when they go in the office, them toe the line, right? Do as they're told, and when they come out of the office, now them start talking. Yeah man, it's all need to do. So notice how them work. In opposition, they can solve crime, they can solve every issue in a society in the opposition. Remember say Haitian Hombre they go as far as to say, man I go sleep with all them door open, you know. And right now the door have two more grill pan it, you know. The door they have one grill pan it, now the door have two, one on the outside and one on the inside. And Haitian Hombre they say, you gotta have no grill, you know. So what Hombre you forget your tactics. Your tactics them forgotten. We've seen this. Remember Sister P said she go take away Jamaica from the the Queen Twin and the Jamaica Republic. It never happened. So why Jamaican leaders have opinions on things but can't execute it? It's like more on the something but somebody tell me say, hey boy, if you do that, I'm sorry, I'm just go and be. This is spooky. PJ Patterson knew about a similar case from 1983. PJ Patterson is an experienced lawyer. PJ Patterson, like many other big shot lawyers, just see this big loophole put on and just go in a power, come back out of power, sleep and wake up 10,000 times and not fix it. And now, because them get embarrassed on the international stage, now all of a sudden, everybody have an opinion and everybody have ideas. This way PJ Patterson and Hugh Small put out now, them should have take it and put it now on case study and publish it right across the board from 1983 so everybody have something can look at. So everybody can refer to it. Nobody can refer to it. Because even by them on admission the judge them don't know about it. So the judge them ignorant to this or ignorant to that. Because information is kept tightly. No more than ever when you can see how Iron Man really won. The custodian class is loyal to daddy. So, no for your leaders them going up power and them say them want this and them say them want that and them tell you privately say, I say, I don't believe in a Privy Council, I don't believe in the head of state being a foreigner, I don't believe in this, I say, we can bring in this legislation that will really cripple gang, so we can bring in this legislation that will really mash up the man them way, or bring in it. They can tell you all this privately, but publicly, them don't do it. That's how I know say them are answer to somebody. That's how I know say them are a boss. Because their own thoughts don't match their actions. Because PJ said Jamaica is a republic. That are in words, but in action next to that. I remember PJ Patterson's tenure very well. There was no everlasting war to make Jamaica a republic. Yeah, man, we're going to try this and we're going to make an attempt. Now we're saying that Marky Joe and Hombre must bring in republic by 2022. He might not give them timeline. Where was his timeline? He was the leader of the country, in theory. Allegedly. We need to plug this loophole and we need to fix this and bring in this law. And he was a lawmaker. So the custodian class and the house niggas are loyal to daddy. Right, so them no want no Jamaican head of state. Them no want Privy Council going on. But them get them way. Them get them way because they fund the elections. They fund the elections. So when the elected might have a view upon something, it's no different from my view, the channel. People like me and my view are YouTubers, we can talk about this all on the power for bringing the law. But the people who have power for bringing law, then essentially become YouTubers and tell them views. But they're not going to power actually challenge nothing and disrupt nothing. They don't disrupt, they don't dismantle. They don't tell you what they think, like YouTubers. Because nothing they do can threaten the custodian class. What does the custodian do? He look after something for Smaddy. Who is that Smaddy? Daddy. Been 60 years. Over 60 years. And we still having conversation about head of state and privy council and gap in laws after 60 years. And so much lawyer. You don't find it strange all these lawyers in the politics and now them are scrambled. Oh, there's this loophole where them know about because the man use and exploit it and man are talk about similar cases in the Depan. We don't believe you. You need more people. By their deeds, you know your leaders. By their deeds, not them words. If I just words you don't want to deal with, then go build a TikTok page or go build an IG page or go start a YouTube channel. Then you can be a social commentator and you can help bad minds, scammers, fight against artists like me. When you're going to politics or deeds, you get judged by. You want to hear when the man think about nothing. What you do? That more on your board. It's not making no sense. Big experts say them know about case like this and know about it. So why they never share the information before? Why they never pointed it out before? Why the president of the Senate never point out to anyone say there's this big loophole where you can use exploit? Yeah, you can literally tamper their own case and then when time you get exposed, you get tampered. If you get exposed, you get tampered, then it's still a count as not a fair trial anyway. Yeah, when you fix that gap there. Why? After 60 odd years? After 60 odd years, so much lawyers, it's not adding up. The lawyers are not lawyering. Jamaica should have the best laws in the whole world. How much lawyers we have? DJ was lawyer, all kind of big shot title. Be a law students. Maybe it's because they don't go to those schools to actually learn anything that threatens the custodian class. Maybe because it's custodian class who govern and run off said schools. Just producing their minions. Where are the great thinkers who are ready to shake up the machine and the system? Where are the great thinkers coming out of these schools who actually shake up the plantation? Where are the great thinkers? Where are the great minds that come out of these schools that actually shake up the plantation? I'll wait. This is why they all sound the same. Well, that is just how the law works. Don't even work debating them because they can't say nothing original. Once you speak to one, you speak to all. That is how the law works. That's stupid. It's like pointing out that do you realize that you own another human being as a slave? Well, that's how the law works. And guess what? That's accurate. That is exactly how the law works. The law says you can do that. When Jamaicans are linked me, I tell me, so them never know about the Slavery Compensation Act. How can Jamaicans in 2024 not know about the Slavery Compensation Act? That shows you that the entire machine in Jamaica, the entire education system in Jamaica is set up to breed house Negroes. People who are not bubbling with disdain for the establishment. Because you see, if every Jamaican child from grade 7 learned about certain laws, like the Slavery Compensation Act, certain policies, they would grow up militant. From grade 8, they might tell us, say, yo, we don't want to hear nothing more about a privy council and a foreign head of state. But notice Jamaicans are very passive and docile when it comes on to their foreign leaders, but they're all the time militant when they're war against each other. But when it comes on to them daddy, they're very passive. Even when him stand in front of them daddy, them have this weird smile upon them face and they're so pleasant. Good morning, sir. And then I tell people good morning. Them quote unquote history is watered down. Instead, Jamaica has pushed out nothing more than Puppet Show. Puppet Show who agreed to a deal where the United Kingdom remains the final court, the British royal family, the king, the queen, whoever is the head of state, but you don't even get access to the country. You don't have a visa to go look for your own daddy. That can't make sense. Which dummy agreed to such a deal? If Jamaicans stood for anything, the day England bring in visa upon Jamaicans, the day Jamaicans are left to reconcile and get rid of the foreign head of state. The process would have started that day. But they're passive. They're docile in front of daddy. That's why they all sound the same. Let's give them some little, then call them buzzwords. Them just throwing some buzzwords to sound like them stand for something. I'm against injustice and I'm against poverty and so much inequality, and words that make people go, oh, hear that? Yeah, that sound like a real youth. They're no real youth, it's a puppet. In 60 years, they've not threatened the establishment, they've threatened the machine. Even them going up power, they've not threatened the machine. Anyway, since I was also called to the bar, for now, I rest my case. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know, more life. Ultra squad, stay circling. Bless.